The Redmi Note 9 Pro or the Redmi Note 9 Pro Max, which was announced in the first quarter of 2020 by Xiaomi, is the best budget selling smartphone under $270 and has a 33-watt fast charger inside the box with a 64 megapixel camera. But should you get this device just because of the 64 megapixel camera and the 33-watt fast charger included inside the box? In this video, I'm going to be telling you if this device is for you or not. The first thing you see when you get your hands on the Redmi Note 9 Pro Max is the pretty looking 6.67-inch LCD display protected by Corning Gorilla Glass 5, which doesn't mean that if this device falls, it won't break. Always use a screen protector. The hole punch cutout for the selfie camera is placed at the middle of the device, and like other devices in the Redmi Note 9 series lineup, this device is not exceptional of the uneven backlighting around it, which is pretty noticeable when there's something white on the display. For an LCD display, contrast is decent and sharpness is good. Brightness can be maxed out at 460 nits with the slider, while with auto brightness turned on, you can get up to 610 nits. Using this device outdoors, I did not encounter any problem. You can get better color accuracy if you know how to tweak it in the settings. The Redmi Note 9 Pro Max is made out of Corning Gorilla Glass 5, both on the front and back of this device, which matches the matte plastic frames nicely. It has this premium feel when holding it in hand, which adds a little bit of weight to it, and the button placement is a little bit high. Also, the bezels are thin and smaller than the Redmi Note 9, which I reviewed earlier on my channel. Since this device is made out of glass, it is a fingerprint magnet, and you can reduce that by using the included TPU case inside the box, or you can use a color box skin. Links will be in the description, so your TPU case will not turn to a dirty boxers. When it comes to storage, the Redmi Note 9 Pro Max comes in two variants, which are the 4GB RAM 64GB and 6GB RAM 128GB of UFS 2.1 storage, and if you are in need of more storage, you can expand with a micro SD card. Out of the box, the Redmi Note 9 Pro Max runs on Android 10 with MIUI 11 with a lot of bloatware pre-installed. Performance on this device is pretty good with the Snapdragon 720G chipset, but in terms of gaming, the Helio G90T, which is found on the Xiaomi Redmi Note 8 Pro of last year, performs better. Running tasks on this device feels pretty smooth. If you want to see how the Redmi Note 9 Pro handles gaming, I made a gaming test. You can check it out. Links will be in the description box below or in the iCard. After a long day of using the Redmi Note 9 Pro Max, the 5020 mAh battery did last me till around 7 PM after gaming, editing videos, scripting and some social media consumption, leaving me around 15 to 20%, and that's where the 33-watt fast charger inside the box comes in, and it takes around 76 minutes to fully charge this device from 0 to 100%. The speakers on here are good for your bathroom sessions, and it is a downfiring mono speaker, and here is what it sounds like. Unlike the Redmi Note 9, the Redmi Note 9 Pro Max has its fingerprint scanner on the left hand side, which is also the power button, and it is fast, accurate and secure. Also, there is less secured face unlock if you are into that. For those of you that are interested in benchmark tests, here is the result. On this device, we have a total of 5 cameras, which houses a 32 megapixel f2.8 wide lens on the punch hole portal, and at the back we have a quad camera setup that houses a 64 megapixel f1.9 wide lens, a 8 megapixel f2.2 119-degree ultra wide lens, a 5 megapixel f2.4 macro lens, and a 2 megapixel f2.4 depth sensor. Also, you can shoot 4K at 30 fps with no stabilization, while at 1080p you get 30, 60 and 120 fps with electronic image stabilization, and slow-mo at 720p at 960 fps, but can take a little time to process after shooting. Dynamic range and contrast is decent with a fair amount of saturation. It takes around 5 to 6 seconds for image to process in 64 megapixel mode. Gcam also works on here. My verdict on the Redmi Note 9 Pro or the Redmi Note 9 Pro Max is that everything on this device is good, except when it is charging it gets a little bit hot when the device is either on or off, and also the uneven backlighting around the camera. Apart from that, this device is good to go. And if you haven't watched my unboxing, you can click the video right here, and if you have not watched my gaming test, you can watch the video right here. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you like it, kindly hit on the subscribe button below, like, comment and share, and I'll see you on my next video. Peace.